Welcome back to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games, and today we're going to play a grand strategy called AlexanderBall, a Countryball tale. And we're going to be playing as Alexander. I think you know which one. In the absence of governance, the strong will swallow the weak. In the presence of governance, the weak resist the strong. 356 years before the birth of a certain prophet, a baby was born to the proud and warlike king of the Macedonians, Philip II, and his forthright Olympias. This boy was to be named Alexander. The prince was a precocious youth, taught by the great philosopher Aristotle and mentored by King Philip's most innovative generals. The young prince excelled amidst his noble peers. These noble boys would go on to be Alexander's closest confidants and companions. Alexander grew up to be a ferocious lad with a glib tongue, talent for taming unruly horses, and a thirst for blood and glory. Eventually, it was his ferocity and ambition that got the better of him. Spat between father and son soon ended with the young prince being exiled with a few companions and a set of guards. It is in such testing times that our story begins. Act 1. Alright. So, King II of Macedon passed away from the throne at the hands of assassins while tending the feast at the royal court in Epirus. We are Alexander, the king's eldest living son. The world is vast, and we have dreamt of glory since we were a boy. Our goal will be to conquer the known world. The Persian Empire lies to the east, as long casts a menacing shadow over our lands and those of our Greek neighbors. We have been their subjects, their enemies, and their collaborators. But under me, Alexander, we shall be their vanquishers. Their empire is fracturing at the seams, and there is a discontent in vital areas such as Egypt and Asia Minor. Go forth and liberate those under the Persian yoke, for they will provide to be capable warriors. Augment our own Macedonians with the myriads people you come across and utilize them in their preferred martial roles. And be sure to build a few cities named after yourself when you get the chance. We will face myriad events that will test your mettle as a ruler, and our subjects will bicker and prove to be a needy bunch. Enemy soldiers and their Achaemenid commanders will stand in our way. Our own generals will whisper behind our back, but they will serve our loyalty until their patience runs out. We will have 20 years to make my mark. 20 years. Today is the first day of our reign. So first thing you want to do is you want to buy an army here. So we have 500 Macedonians and 600 Thessalonians that we can buy. And we currently have 1,000 of medium infantry, 800 of light infantry, another 1,000 of heavy infantry, and 800 cavalry, which we put a bit to the side here. We also have commanders. You can have up to 3 commanders in one army. Now the game recommends that you should try to get as big of a size of a unit as possible, and this is especially important in this game because you have a limited action points per entire army, so you won't be able to play with all of your characters, just with some of them. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take the light infantry back and I'm going to refill it to 1,000 so that it's as big as possible, and this will help us out. We have 300 left, so for the 300 left I'm going to try to get, actually let's get archers. So we're going to hide them here. And then for 609, we're going to take our archers that are to least. Actually, they don't have the best range tradition, so they're not that good. So how about we take cavalry? Let's take light cavalry. So we have 2 sets of cavalries over here. And this is our entire army. This tradition is telling you like how effective it is, and then here you have your strength of like melee range and then defense strength, action points. So each unit also has their own action point limitation, so you have like action points for the total army and then for the specific unit. And level is also important because the units only level up like individually, kind of like based, I think it's based on how much they actually attacked or did stuff during the combat. So you will not, it's not like an automatic that they will all get leveled up in the same way. I'm not 100% sure, but for my test game it seemed that way. Here we have our money and our glory. Both glory and money is used to buy army. And here you can see how much food we have, salt, iron, and wine. The young Prince Alexander of the great Arcade house that sat upon the throne of Macedon had found himself in exile with a few close companions. An easterly breeze is blowing. The young prince was lost in thought. The increase and pageantry of court life had always bored the young prince, and he found himself relieved to be himself in the hinterlands of the Macedonian kingdom. The silence was broken by Ptolemy. "Raiders," he said, in a voice as calm and unemotional as ever. Oh, I did not get that. So we already prepped this and went through this, so let's just go to battle. Let's go. Success is a man's god. I don't need to read this. I know this. So they have a fairly small range, only 3. I need to look at what is my archer's range. Oh, it's very small. That's unfortunate. Okay, in that case, I'm actually just gonna end my turn. I could sort of fortify my unit, but it's not particularly beneficial. We're gonna take our cavalry up top, and we're gonna move it there. And you can see my army unit action points and my unit action points. And you can see that I still can move. I'm gonna move a little bit with this cavalry as well. And we're gonna end our turn. Now there is bonus from attacking from behind, and there's also flanking bonus in this game. So we still can't shoot, but we could go behind. Well, yes, I think we should be able to attack. So we get a 1.5 flanking bonus. We get a negative because we're a smaller unit than opponent, but we do get directional bonfire and... oh, they have an enforce bonus, we don't. And we get low discipline modifier. So if we acted from the front, you would get enforce bonus, but we'll lose from direction modifier. So it's actually worse for us to go from the front. So we'll definitely go from the back. We get 154 kills. With our second cavalry, we can attack from here and also get a bonus. I will not get the forest bonus, presumably because I am... well, actually the other unit got it, so I'm not quite sure why. Oh, I don't have enough action points for this? How about like this? Still won't be enough. Okay, in that case what we're gonna do is we are infantry, we're gonna try to steal ourselves. Or 45. In case they come to attack us, so we can get defense. Okay, so they're all going at cavalry. Fine, so we'll move forward. Yeah, let's attack these. Okay, how about here then? And I think our cavalry is going to move... I could actually just run away. We'll see if they try to go at the other cavalry, but I'm trying to get them. Yeah, they're going to move forward, which will make it easier for my other units to attack. Yeah, like, for example, now I can move forward with my infantry here. I don't have enough action points, so I'll just move towards the forest spot. And I think we'll keep trying to attack from behind with this cavalry. Now you do have to look also at the morale of a unit, because you can get the morale down, which will make them sort of like run away. I don't think we'll have enough for an attack. How about my archers though? Almost. Okay, but if I were to like... well, if I move there, I will not have enough action points to attack. Okay, so let's just try to move forward with the rest of our units, and then next turn we can do an attack. Oh no, they moved away. I should have stayed there, because they would have been moving at this infantry, I guess. But they're like, no, I refuse to move at this infantry. Okay, I'm gonna use my archers, because I want to see how well they do. It doesn't tell me the prediction, which is interesting. But that didn't kill much. We'll kill more if we stay to attack from where we are, but we will get that force bonus for defense if we don't. So I think it's better do it like this. I'll move with this infant. Oh, I was already in the forest. I didn't realize that. We could also charge. I can't do that right now because I don't have the turn for it, but you can also do charging, which will allow you to increase the attack of the cavalry. Okay. Let's attack with my infantry. I will take the charging bonus with this cavalry and attack how can I? Okay, I guess I'll attack these guys. And we'll let this cavalry attack them as well. And I could use my archer to do a single attack over here. Okay, no more action points. You'll probably lose that cavalry, but well, actually, I don't think we'll lose it. We'll just take some more damage. Okay, great. So we can now flank this cavalry here. So I'm definitely gonna do that. So let's move ahead and attack. We get a really good bonus here. They only have 18 left. So they already are out of morale, so we don't have to worry about them anymore. But I do feel like we need to help our other cavalry here, so let's do that. Just try to help out. Okay, they also lost morale, and now we can hit them up here. Oh, I don't have action points, so let's just move towards another forest. Okay. So we only have to kill this unit here, and we're done. Oh, okay, we're done already. It seems some of those scoundrels are running for their lives. It'd be a shame if they escaped justice. Some of our younger fellows could use the experience. So you can click... It's not actually giving me the options yet. I think we have to like lower the morale of these guys first. But eventually it will ask you if you want to hunt down the enemy. Yeah, so we're going to hunt them down. And we're going to use the double attack on our... I'm sure it didn't let me double click. Should have let me click on two different people. Oh, maybe I have to now click the second attack. Okay. I can't click on it for some reason. Okay. Guess we'll just kill them like this. Alright. And you can see that some, yeah, they all get like a different experience. For example, the cavalry that fought a lot has like 777. And some of these that did nothing, they have like very small amounts. So it's different for each unit. And let's move. So we have to move down towards Pella soon. A messenger is seen on the horizon. Your father is dead. Come now. Though not signed, Alexander discerns the letters and was fairly certain of the outer. Come on. We have to move to Pella now. The woman is a little strange. It's not always like clear to me whether it understood that he gave it an order. So you gotta be a little bit careful about that. Alexander's arrival at the capital Pella had been hectic. Within hours, Alexander's redoubtable companions and Philip's veteran had proclaimed him the new king of Macedon. Alexander III, to the sheer joy of his mother, Queen Olympias, and to the dismay of many far and wide. Few believed that the likes of Philip II would be matched. In 100 years, yet those who knew Alexander best knew that he was indeed destined for greatness. He was indeed. All right. Fate of the Assassins. Humans and Hephaestus dragged the assassins before Alexander. Some remained defiant, while one chose to plead him back in an incoherent babble. Please, please. They had been his father's bodyguards and seemed shaken by the affair. They were pleading for their lives. So I thought that they were the assassins who killed... Oh, and they were previously my father's bodyguards and then they turned into assassins. Okay, killed them all. I mean, they killed my father. What did they expect? I think that gave me manpower for Macedonian. So what's interesting up here is that this is a Greek Persian favor slider. And essentially, Greeks don't want you to be too nice to the Persians, but you have to be too nice to the Persian if you conquer them so that they do what you want. So this is kind of like an interesting slider where you kind of got to keep it sort of in the middle. Currently, we get a 20% bonus favor because the opinion of Greek culture group is higher than the average opinion of the Persian culture group. A massive crowd had gathered outside the royal palace at Pella. Freemen, lesser nobles, common soldiers, and merchants all were eager to know what awaited Macedonia. They must hear from their new king. I will promise you the unmatched glory. Alright. Reinforcements wait for 5 years. Not sure what that does. It actually says so here. Finally, I'm so excited. We finally got to go on the campaign to Asia. All these Greeks under Persian territory, we can liberate them. There will be much glory in store for us, and on top of that will be Alexander leading the charge. Can you believe it? Our very own. Yes, I can. There will certainly be glory in store. I just hope we all come out of this alive. A shower of glory would not be so bad either. After acquiring the ground, Alexander was immediately troubled by talk of rebellion in the Greek cities. We gotta go down. So we're gonna unpause this and we're gonna speed it up. And we're moving. So we have to get out of the region. And we're gonna try to get down to Greece. There's like a mini map here, which I'll show here where you can see the different regions. Alexander's host had to run south, but his path was blocked by Thessaly's and cavalrymen. His army stops. Hephaestion argues for caution. The Thessalians are mighty cavalrymen. Our king ought to be very, if not respectful. King, Alexander whispered as he mulled over the word. So we can choose to fight them or instead try to find a different way. We're gonna try to find a different way because I know what it's gonna give to us and it's just damn good. The mountains to the east seem possible. Men, I hope you brought your hammers. The begin may work on a set of steps into the great Mount Awesome. The Italian forces, impressed by this feat of daring and ingenuity, are amazed at this young king's bravery. A quick reminder of the ancient shared lineage of Alexander's line of H-heads, and that of the Thessalians quickly cemented their loyalty. So we get we get 1 cavalry of 800. I cannot refill it because I do not have any more, I think, but we get a lot of more manpower per month. So we're just gonna put the cavalry. But actually, I could grab this. Could I, like, refill them together? Doesn't look like we can combine them, unfortunately. No. Okay, so we'll have to, so that's a bit unfortunate. Just kind of hoping that we could, like, combine it into one because it's the same type of a unit. No. Just will not happen. Okay, well. No, wait, I need to have at least one. So which one is bigger? This is the 800 one, so we'll put that back. And we gotta keep moving down. Yes. We want to leave the region. And there's still a lot of regions in this game, so it's definitely it's pretty big. You can see here, we're only here on this whole mini map. We're down here. After emerging unscathed through Thessaly and incorporating them into his army, Alexander was to head for Thermopylae. The king expected a warm welcome as the leader of the Amphictyonic League, Sacred League, for it was a style held by King Philip at the time of his death. Now, by the way, this is a beta. This is a pre-release version of the game. Let's move to Thermopylae. And I think, yeah, we got some extra manpower, so I will keep trying to refill some of these units that I have. Do I have anyone? Yeah, okay, I know. Yeah, we'll definitely refill this unit as well. Move it back. A thermoply chosen for symbolism's sake. The arriving envoys had little choice in the matter. The arbitrary clique was summoned, bringing with them a fair number of representatives from a large number of cities, big and small. Certain lack of Athenians, Thebans, and Spartans were noted. Nonetheless, Alexander III of Macedon was confirmed as a hegemon of Greece, begrudgingly or otherwise, by all present. So now it's been added to our empire, and we're moving to Thebes. Let's go. I do want to check, do we have like a better commander? Because you can have 3 commanders. So I'd like one that has a lot of action points. This one seems to be the best. They all have the same amount of action points. Thebes was caught off guard. Boisterous and proud, their needs bent like copper as soon as the Macedonian army rode up to their wars and Alexander the resplendent young king at the head of the formation. Oh, is that not going to be a battle? Okay. That was easy. Now we can also build buildings. If you have 500 gold and 100 iron, I don't have any iron yet, we could build a Greek temple, which would then help us get like even more, favor among all. There's nothing else I could do in Thebes, even though it seems to be moving like something that could happen, but it doesn't look like it. Athens sued for peace, and their envoys lavished Alexander with gifts and tribute. Athens was long renowned for astute diplomacy, and once more the council leaders saw wisdom and placation. Alexander received the envoy courteously, stating only that their small token of submission was welcome. As the Athenian and other allied Greek envoys leave, Alexander is informed of an ongoing revolt on his northern borders. A march into the northern frontiers would be necessary. Okay. Okay, so we gotta go back up. Alright. Okay. Now we do have a lot more people, but we could get only like a small amount of Thebans. So I don't think we'll worry too much with it. The only thing I will do is I will try to resupply. I will try to get more archers because I can, so that we can get like 1,000 strong unit or as strong as possible. But otherwise we're just gonna move back up as the story wants me to. This was deftly done. A shame we had to march all this way to tell them Alexander would be a worthy thing. Was it not plain enough already? Yeah, my thoughts too. Clearly it wasn't. There are traitors everywhere. Some need more convincing than others. Yeah? Come on, let me fight. I will stop any oppression and rebellion even before it begins. We must kill them all. Now we do have 800 gold now, but we don't have 800 iron, so I cannot build the temple just yet. It's fairly quick at moving through, I've got to say. As Alexander enters the territory of the Agrani, he is welcomed by an honor guard of infantrymen who accompanied the king to King Langerus, a relative by marriage. The two kings share stories, hunt and gallivant, until finally the Agrasians were sufficiently enthralled by Alexander's promises of rich and glory. Hey, that's it? I wanted to fight the rebellion. Okay. The game is being too nice. Like, give me more combat, please. Okay. It's like... Maybe if you go to Paonia, maybe there will be combat. Because they said at the northern borders. They did give me 1,000 light infantry. Is it better than my own light infantry? The stats are kind of the same. Okay. And their cavalry is too weak. Okay. The northern tribes had long been a quarrelsome and unruly bunch. King Philip had successfully subjugated it after centuries of border skirmishes and the occasional war. Hardy warriors but ill disciplined. A decisive victory against any one would likely cause the others to fall in line. Yes, let me fight them. Let me fight them. Let me at them. Okay, how do I fight them? Oh, I can put more units here. So let's go with infantry and we'll refill this cavalry up to maximum. And I will grab my archers. Oh, I can't. I will grab my archers and refill them as well. And we'll put them a bit more forward so we can get better attacks. Also light infantry. And I'll give the 2 cavalries to the same side. Okay. Where can I put this then? Oh, I guess it's the size of 2 maybe. So let's get even more archers. Put it here. I want to have the 2 cavalry units together because then I can be flanking enemies if they move them there both at once. Where are the archers? Right next to you, man. Right next to you. So we do not get more action points even though I've got an extra... even though I have an extra... I want to move the archers closer as well. I have an extra, what is it called? I'm really trying to figure out the name. A commander. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be super helpful. So they have archers too. Which is not great, because then our archers will get hit by their archers. I mean, I guess I could move ahead as well with my archers. Not super excited about it, but this will do it. And we have one more movement of somebody. Okay, now our archers can attack their archers. I'll try to use the double attack again. Though I'm not sure if... It didn't really let me hit anybody else. Oh, it hits them twice. Okay, I misunderstood that. I thought that what it was saying was that it would allow me to attack 2 different targets, but it's instead it's attacking the same target twice. But we are doing insane damage. Look at that. Now I could attack, but I think I'm not going to. Instead, I think I'm actually going to move a bit forward with my infantry up here. And the reason for that is that I think they don't have the movement to attack me this turn, so we're better off just letting them go, and then we can attack next turn very nice. Like for example now, I could attack from behind. Wait, I can attack from the front as well? No, I can't quite get there. Okay, so we'll just attack from here. And this other cavalry will do the same. And I'll let my archers do a single attack on their archers still. Now we need an infantry to move ahead of these archers so that they are defended. I will have to do it with the light infantry. I was going to do it with the heavy one, but we can't afford to do that because you'd get hurt. Let's do a double attack to just finish off their archers. I think that's the easiest thing to do right now. Oh, actually, it could have been a single attack. Okay. I will also use a double attack on these 2 light infantry units. Okay, now I need my cavalry to just hit them up. Their cavalry. Yeah, they already lost morale there, so we're good on that. Good, and we can do some nice attacks here. I'll let my heavy infantry go first. And I will move my light infantry in the forest so that we could get our forest bonus and also get a good attack on them. And in the meantime, our archers will just do a double hit on their infantry here. Not quite enough to get their morale completely down, but it's good. Also, I think I'm gonna move just one of my commanders just a little bit forward, so that we could try to protect the archers when needed. Okay, they're going at the light infantry, so that's even better. Let the archers finish this. Right. Now the last thing we gotta worry about are these guys here. I don't have enough movement points, so I will just try to get to them. And we're gonna move down here because I would like to hunt them down once it gives me that options at the end to like kill those with low morale, just to see if I could get a better experience for my people. I could have gone for the charging bonus because we don't actually have much else to do. It's okay, I guess we'll just hit these. And we could let the archers move forward. I don't think they'll have a range on them, but... Actually, maybe now, because they moved a bit closer. Yes, now we do. Won't let me attack for some reason. Okay, I guess I'll move ahead. How about now? Come on. I was gonna use the charging bonus, but we just don't have enough action points for that. So we will just... I mean, they are pretty brave, but they don't really stand a chance. Hunt them down. They're dead. Alright. We get a level up? On anyone? Yes, with the Macedonian archer. Which is now level 2. We gotta look at that, how it differs from the regular archer. Let me check. So we've got the level 2 archer here. So range tank is now 70. Well, the range study shows terrible. Apparently Macedonians are terrible archers. And the normal archer would be... Oh. Doesn't actually seem like there would be like a much of a difference. Definitely want to refill. Oh, we didn't lose them, okay. Don't see the difference between this and this. Okay, well. Never mind. Let's just oh, I can't refill because I don't have people. Okay, my apologies. We do get a bunch of Athenians. Are they good archers? They're much better archers, okay. Well, either way, I already have a bunch of archers that I'm pretty happy with, so I think we'll just stick to it. But actually, I think that this is a good time to end the episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, write down in the comments, and you can click on the right towards some other game that we play on this channel. See you there. Bye bye!